I'll allow people to give me $5 and a banana, and I will eat the entire banana except the stem.
Oh, like the peel?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're actually used in cooking, but I know you're an orange peel eater.
Yeah, I do like the rind of fruits that do have rinds for the most part, but banana, wow.
There's plenty of cooking that uses the banana peel, but it's pretty bitter.
Yeah, like you gotta tame that somehow.
It's mostly the meat of the banana that I enjoy, but I will eat the rind if I am given $5 and the banana.
the banana meat.
Yeah, the banana meat. I think flesh is the actual term for the meat of a fruit. The banana flesh. Yeah. Rosa is almost out of arrows. No, it's just that I had to take ice arrows off. That's right.
Oh, right. We had, like, some monsters who were absorbing ice. It was like the, Manticore, maybe? Like, because we're in a trap place. Like, there are a bunch of trap doors. They get a lot of experience, and they transform into, like, different monsters.
Wait.
Yikes.
Should I take this one?
There are a lot of them. I don't know. What is Tane equipped with?
I'm pretty sure he has the Ice Lance. Because of jumping on Vampire Lady before.
Ooh, ninja move time. Use the flame.
Flame. You got flame. We're taking a lot of actions, and Tane is very excited. There we go.
There. Okay, good.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't that afraid of the bats.
Yeah.
Get the whip. Whip him. Okay. Blizzard. Got it.
Okay. It was good to check. Because she's undead, and I know we've been using Drain Spear a lot, which is a very powerful.
Well, I got into a fight on the same frame that the door opened. Like it looked like the door was opening but it was just a random encounter.
I think that's because the map that blurs out is different than the map that you're looking at. Like, so it will always, I think it'll always look like doors are opening when you... I don't know for a fact, though. That might have been just sort of a curiosity. Rydia looks like she's just taking a nap.
Who?
Did you see that?
Whom?
Lydia.
There you go.
To abide by your... How am I going to refer to... if I have to abide by your naming convention?
That's why in Nocturne, I left all the first names the same, but changed the surnames.
Oh, actually killed it. Nice.
Yeah. But I kept all the surnames the same. Or the first names the same, but changed the surnames. And usually the characters just referred to each other by their first names, except the teacher. So it'd be like, you'll see like, oh, I'm looking for Isamu. And then you talk to Isamu and you say, where's Mrs. Big Pants?
Excellent.
Long. Ninja.
Ninja hat. Wonder who that stuff's for.
Well, Long has to be worse than Ninja.
Yeah,
Long
unfortunately. We had the opportunity to purchase Longs, I think?
Long is the same as Full Moon. Long might be better just because it'll have a shorter animation and thus be faster.
Yeah, it'll be like chop, 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 chop.
What an improvement.
Allow me to examine my physical surroundings for a minute.
Hmm? Of course.
Okay, it's just a thunderstorm.
Yeah, we've been having
I thought I heard the laundry going, and I'm like, hold on. I did not do any laundry earlier. And I'm the only one who could, so it's like the cat started the, like, the laundry or something.
Check tool is learning. Yeah, full moon should have reach, but ninja sword doesn't, so... If I had two full moons, that would be, like, worth looking at, but... this one won't be trapped, will it? Oh.
It really is like the Charlie Brown dungeon. It's like, they can't all be trapped. I think if I were doing up this dungeon, I would make exactly one of the doors not a trapdoor. Just one.
I love the little backflip he does when he lands. Up, a monster appeared.
Yeah, Kane's jumping sprites are really cool.
Virus. Because I think I don't want to use ice against you. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, good. Yes, that sorted him out.
Use a little, speaking of Cecil, use a little bit of magic. Yeah.
Yeah, give him the healing hands.
The lay on hands.
That was like a thing, right? Yeah, lay on hands. The classic.
So I think paladins have. Paladins have it for some reason because of like things Jesus did. I don't know. Maybe there's some saints who did it too.
Oh, you can find a saint for anything.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a lot of saints.
Okay.
Oh, I guess that door isn't trapped, but you go through it the other way.
But there's a... This one won't be trapped either, because that one wasn't trapped. Oh no! Shit! Oh, it's just because they're a Frenchman, not because they're Jesus or whatever. That's right.
Oh, yeah, Leon.
This time I'll just have Rosa cast life. Because life 1 is pretty cheap. Wow.
Look at that smart retargeting.
Oh. Are you Cecil dead? Cecil is dead.
Manticore, the very dangerous beast.
No experience that time, Cecil. You joker. Swoon.
He is Swoon.
Swoon is very funny. But what would it be if it wasn't Swoon? It would be KO, probably, or if it was Dragon Quest, he would have a little cross by him. Man, how do they let that in the games when you can't, like, mention other religious stuff? You can just have a cross, though. I wonder...
That is weird, because, like, a lot of the maps get scrubbed of crosses, and, like, they turn into, like, pentagrams and stuff.
I wonder if Dragon Quest has ever violated the Geneva Convention. Because if they have a red square with a cross on it, by the Geneva Convention, only the red cross is allowed to use that symbol.
Right. I'm skeptical of that interpretation of the law, just because, like, I mean, we're talking about an obvious fiction. Like, they're not part of the real world. There is no Geneva in the land of Baron, right? Like,
well, yeah, but tell that to Stardew Valley, because they had that problem. Surprised.
But, like, who did they get in trouble with?
I don't know. It might have been the Red Cross who was annoyed by it. Oh, it's a trademarks logo. Huge Naga. But where's large Naga?
Yeah, we need like medium Naga.
Learned
Oh,
image.
somebody gained a level.
We got their poison arrows.
Oh, good, more poison arrows. It'll add to the stockpile.
Give me your
I was
poison.
constantly afraid to attack with Rosa when I was a kid because I didn't want to run out of ammo. But I kept equipping her with the bows because they're the most powerful thing she can wield. It's you know.
Yeah, that's a common thing, especially in one's youth. Is if something is limited, that means it is precious.
Yeah.
That's why
I had yet to
learn to love elixirs.
baptize myself by fire of resource management in the game of StarCraft.
Ah, more poison.
Delicious poison. Throw it onto the pile.
Yeah, we went from 8 to 27 in 2 fights.
Can't even give them away.
Now, what happens if I just go park onto Rosa, prepare to cast Life, and just let him disrupt? Now, if I don't attack, will he just summon the monster? Or will he door attack me?
I am a big fan of the turn toxic Mega Elixir. It's a good move.
Although,
Ooh, you should queue up Rose's turn. We can do some mischief to him. Because I think he's going to try to disrupt again.
okay.
Oh, never mind. Because the search is the thing that we have to reflect. So it's really just a guessing game again.
Oh, okay. No, I have another idea. We'll prank him now. He's gonna search again. Where's Wall at? Here it is. My Wall is expensive.
Yeah. They make you pay for that shit.
Fast cast time though. Okay. Even money odds. Yeah!
Okay, so that should have worked. There we go.
Yeah! Pranking! That was in no way worth it, but it was very fun.
It is fun, isn't it?
Okay. Time to donate some more MP. To the cause of fun.
Yeah. Like, Wall is one of those spells that's like, I mean, that's a powerful effect, right?
Yes.
But they kind of know that, and they make you pay for it.
Actually. Yep, we swooned again. You know what? Recovers HPs.
And tier 3 potions are where it's at.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, okay. Down the rope it is then.
Lots of empty rooms in this. Again, which is the kind of thing that prompted me as a kid to, like, on repeated playthroughs, just, ignore them.
Room.
I know they're empty. But, like, the fights themselves are extremely valuable, so...
Bat!
Aha! Strike!
Sure.
And bats are alive.
Yeah, bats are alive. I don't know much, but I know that bats are alive.
Yeah, we'll see if someone pedantically
Actually,
says me about that. Yeah.
Actually, bats are only sometimes alive. Most bats are, in fact, dead.
The majority of bats to have ever lived are dead. Well,
you got me there.
It seems that I have been undone by logic.
Oh no. Now, I can't wall in response to Surge because it just takes forever, so I should just fight.
Yeah. Like, it's really tempting to do, but I think that Rosa just isn't fast enough.
We've tried to do it with Tane before, trying to jump in between it, but even that didn't work.
Yeah. Kind of bonkers. I really wish he had something else to do.
Oh,
but they didn't, like, when did
hey.
When did they finally fix Dragoons?
Never.
Yeah.
Maybe 14, but even then, what
no,
they gave in 14 they just made the thing that Dragoon does, the one thing they do very good.
I don't believe that even in 14 in the power of Dragoon.
I don't know how good Freya is in 9. She's
in
okay.
9? I don't know what is good in 9, other than, like, having Vivi turn Steiner into a sword magic.
Well, that's, like, the best thing you can do. 9 also has, 9 also has the weirdest blue magic, where it's hard to do and generally not worth doing, except for the very few circumstances where it becomes the most powerful thing you can do. Very early on, it's very easy to level up, because there's an area where, like, you just go up a mountain, and there are great dragons up there, and you're, like, level 10. But, if you have Quina, you can learn Limit Glove, which does quad 9s if you're at single digits. And if you are rezzed with a Phoenix down, you get a random but very small amount of starting health. So if you learn Limit Glove, kill Quina, and then resurrect them with a Phoenix down until they have less than 10 HP, it might actually be flat 1. It's been a few years. So, and then you just go fight Great Dragons and kill them with Limit Glove. Okay, just a Tier 3. Hello, Vampire Lady. What will I do? Don't have the Drain Spear on.
It's kind of a softball of a fight compared to the others that we've been doing, right?
Yeah. You know something that's funny but makes sense?
The alphabet?
Not really, but about Vampire Lady. Or Vamp Lady, I should say. She just has a giant dump truck ass. and that's because she spends all her day doing this. Like hanging upside down, flexing forward. Vamp Lady has got to be ripped. I thought of the term dump truck ass because of there was a Reddit post going around of somebody asking if they hiked the Pacific Coast Trail, if they would end up with a dump truck ass. and they were insisting that was not their primary reason for doing it, but they wanted to know if that would happen. It was very funny. And now that term is cursed into my brain.
No, it's a good one. I think what's missing from Vamp Lady is, like, a different enemy who's doing a curl in the other direction.
Ooh.
Like, she's clearly doing that, like, kung fu exercise where you're hanging by your legs and you have to do crunches. And we just need...
Like Special Agent Dale Cooper.
Oh, right. The Hug E-Naga. Yeah, a little funny bit of kerning happening there.
I'm glad somebody else said the word kerning. I got made fun of for picking on kerning.
What? Who dares?
Everybody who likes the Xenoblade that is not the remake that was on Switch. I forget what it was called. Cool S.
Here is a special field.
Because the kerning in that game is very bad. And I kept bringing it up, how bad it was, because it made it hard for me to read. And they're like, it's fine. You're just nitpicking.
Oh, well, that's just people being, like, all protective of their favorite game or whatever. And, you know, not to diminish your experience, because, yeah, that kind of sucks that, you know, they yelled at you for it.
But the kerning, Kaz. The kerning was bad. Oh.
Nope. I like that you get to the bottom of the rope and you're like, oh, I better not go further.
But it's okay, I got my revenge. Because I would ruthlessly make fun of the cat girl from that game for having backwards ears. And also for being a Welsh. A normal Welsh I will not make fun of, but a cat girl Welsh, you get made fun of. Especially if you have backwards ears.
Sounds like there's a lot to hate about this particular game.
I know, it seems pretty good.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! Amber Alert.
Yeah, I guess it's a worse thunderstorm than I thought. Shush!
Oh, seek protection.
Okay, yes, thank you, lady.
Actually, what happens if I burst the door? Doesn't work.
Yeah, it might be immune to it.
Can't burst the door. They thought about that.
I don't know the full list of, like, status immunities that monsters have.
Yellow D.
Yellow D!
I had to try. I may have already tried, but...
I don't think we did. But yeah. I think we're gonna be fine for the upcoming boss. Who I still insist is a beater.
I'm going to try casting slow on it and then casting virus.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. We did it! We actually got a crystal.
The Crystal of Dark.
You're supposed to have collected 16 of these damn things, and now... Or 8. Sorry, it keeps doubling in my mind.
Well, we'll get 32 of them someday, Kaz. And then, and then we'll have all 64.
The wall! It's moving!
Is this the origins of Demon Wall? It is!
Yes. Look at it go, evil wall.
Everybody loves Demon Wall.
This thing looks great.
I'm willing to chop it. Oh, did we just attack there?
Yeah, giving away the game a little bit, but... He just loves being evil.
Yeah. They're turned into rocks. Precisely when we need them.
Oh yeah, they could... If only they were here to sacrifice their lives for us again to stop a wall.
like this music
again, you
loop.
can see the little bricks.
It moves really fast.
Yeah, I think its turns consist of, like, taking several actions. Again, I don't know, like, a lot of nitty-gritty detail about the game, but it really seems like it's doing more than it should.
I could try... Oop. Oh, I timed my heal appropriately then.
You know, it's, now that we see the full thickness of it, it doesn't look as intimidating anymore.
Nah. Now, is it... I could try casting Ice 3 against it.
Nah. Virus is doing plenty of numbers.
It'd be much faster to cast Virus as well.
Yeah. We could also summon Leviathan.
We could summon Leviathan. But why would I do that when I could summon Asura? Or just Virus?
There.
It gave less experience than than a demon door did. That gave 4. A trapdoor gave 8.
Hmm.
Now, will it let me leave?
I doubt it.
Will it let me
Okay.
swoop?
It might let you swoop. It does. Okay. Clever. Okay, so, like you asked me, before exiting the dungeon, you should take all of Kane's things.
I see.
I mean, he's basically the only one who can equip them. I guess the diamond equipment is, like, Cecil, too.
Yeah, if Cecil already has like a suit of it though, so it would just be for money.
Yeah, and it's worth a decent amount. Like, getting a rebate on kitting him out at Tamra isn't a bad idea.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take his armor, but he can keep the spear, because that is his and his alone.
Gotcha. You can see that we have the darkness crystal in our inventory. Like, there's no key item inventory, it's just one big pile.
Yeah. Darkness cannot use here.
Hmm. We cannot, that's true.
Yes. Let us use a cabin. Do you prefer the term cabin or cottage? Neither is very descriptive of what a tent
I don't
would be.
have a strong preference between them. I think of them as different things, though, right? Like, cabins are near exclusively remote and logs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I picture a log cabin whenever I think of cabin. Cottage, in my mind, is also pretty remote, but is more like a house. Like a, cozy-looking house.
Mm-hmm. Are either of these things something you could temporarily set up and use at a cool S?
I mean, I don't have the skill. Like, it would take me a long time, and by the time like it's ready to sleep in, days would have passed, right?
Yeah. So I think the term, like, it's got to be something else. It's got to be like yurt.
Yeah, that would be really cool. We'd have yurts. It's fine. We'll do a ROM hack of the game to turn the cabins into yurts, the S into the cool S, and I don't know, put all our favorite characters in, just like sprite swap.
Oh, you mean I can put Sonic the Hedgehog in?
Yeah, you like Sonic the Hedgehog, like, is one of your favorites?
Oh, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. He's my favorite. He likes chili
Cool.
dogs.
He has expressed that before.
That's all you have to say about my main man Sonic is that he has expressed interest
Oh, I
in
mean,
chili
I
dogs.
am I am an Amy stan. Like, I have her like overlooking me on my bookshelf at all times.
I was about to gasp at that I had missed that treasure, but no, I have not missed that treasure. That treasure is in fact mine. No one is going to...
No, gotta put in some Kirby music. I gotcha. So when evil wall appears, it'll like it'll play like.
What would Kirby do against a giant wall? He'd have difficulty because he couldn't eat it. I thought Virus would win there, but it didn't.
Yeah, I think you need like bombs. Kirby can plant bombs.
Or just something to inhale and then to spit out in the form of a star. But what kind of boss fight would not have that, you know?
Right.
It would just be...
It would be a wall, and it would like throw its bricks at him.
Yeah.
And then he would like inhale the brick. Yeah. I would kind of love it if a video game had an obstacle like that. There was like this, big imposing wall or whatever, and like you get a character who can just low profile the thing, kind of like in Paper Mario, where you can like become incorporeal or turn into a shadow or whatever. But if that was done up like this whole huge boss fight, and it just like goes past you and off a cliff or something, I don't know. I like it when. I like it when you can just embarrass bosses.
There's something like that in Final Fantasy X. There's a boss called the Chocobo Eater. And he tries to knock you off a cliff. But you can knock him over and then knock him back. And if you knock him back enough, you will knock him off a cliff. And he'll do the cartoon thing where he doesn't realize he's falling for a few seconds until he falls to his death.
Ah, good. Glad to know that the sensibilities of vaudeville and classic cartooning are not lost even on modern day. Well, it's not modern.
20-year-old video games, yeah.
20-year-old JRPGs.
Was that a vaudeville thing? I don't think I can't imagine.
Everything was a vaudeville. Like everything that we know about like Looney Tunes. It was originally a vaudeville skit.
Did I open this door and then not enter it?
Yes.
Well, I just can't imagine Buster Keaton failing to fall off a cliff. I think if he fell off a cliff, he would just fall.
Well, yeah, but that's the magic of theater, right? Like, you have little setups for that kind of thing. Yeah, getting lost on the way back out, baby. We're doing it.
I remember this bridge part over here. So is this probably not the correct spot? Goodbye, Vampire Lady, and Swearbat X6. Are they Werebat?
We paid them their allowance. They're doing fine.
Oh no!
What? Tane, return to me, Tane.
It's Golbez. Get a hold of yourself, Tane. Oh no!
Whoop. Oh no, he hopped over us. How did he do that?
You wretch! Someone said.
Now the Tower of Bad Ill can be reactivated.
Oh no. Oh my.
Oh my.
We both said it like George Takei. Well, why wouldn't
how could you not?
Yeah, how could you not? Yeah, exactly. Good stop.
Well, that's basically a kick in the pants. And I do mean while you're wearing them.
Okay. I should get rid of some garbage. Now, I'm going to sell all of Tane's equipment, and we'll see how much of a problem that is when he comes back or whatever.
I imagine the next time we see him, he will not be in the nude. But
I mean, I can't say that.
yes, that is the betrayal that you can skip by doing the warp and to make some kind of funky stuff happen.
I don't remember what light is.
That is a paladin sword. It deals light damage.
Should I keep it?
Up to you. We got plenty of inventory space, so if it happens that we run across a monster that's weak to light, we can...
That's pretty pricey, the mute is.
Yep.
It's not that powerful, but it does
Classic.
extra damage to wizards.
Yeah, it has the bonus wizard damage. We're probably not going to need full moon. You can go ahead and toss it.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, I tried to skip that betrayal through means of, but it wouldn't let me swoop it. $300.
Yeah, they figured out the whole exit and warp thing when they wanted to do events. And they're like, oh man, that totally breaks stuff. What if we just disable those spells?
Yeah. I wonder what it does on the advanced version. Also, I might have been better off just buying a cabin here. So I came here to buy items mostly. So it's
300, I think. I think cabins are more expensive than that.
Okay,
Yeah.
they are. Yeah. I'm going to buy 10 lives and 10 cure 2s. And 2
Decent.
cabins. And then I have to sort my inventory because it does this to me.
Well, they did include a sort button.
They did include a sort button.
It's easy to imagine how a lot of the systems of this game can be like directly improved upon, and indeed have been. And how, when they were making it, this is just kind of, look, we got to get something functional out there. Let's do what we can.
Okay, so our immediate goal is probably the Tower of Babil.
Sadly, we cannot enter it. Actually, if you fly up close to it, you're going to see something special, I think.
Disco.
Yes, indeed. It is glowing with power.
Yeah, and it just non-interactable. So, okay.
Indeed, we cannot enter it.
So my next guess would be the Dwarven King.
He hasn't let us wrong yet.
Looks like this game's sitting mid.
And he did give us the key in the first place, so we should probably report back about our abject failure at the hands of a traitor.
Yeah, we should probably give it back to him if we have it, but I doubt that's going to happen. It was probably annihilated the moment it
Luca,
touched
you
the
can
lock.
have your necklace back.
Yeah. The legend of the big whale comes true.
Legend of the big whale.
Big whale? It's the home of wizards on the upper world. And now he's being told that Atlantis exists because Atlantis is just a place you can go to. Now, in other re-releases of this game, do they call the big whale Bismarck? Does anybody in the chat know?
I know very little about the other releases of this game.
We can't get close to the Tower of Babel. Nice lightning.
Well, yeah, if I suddenly disappear, you'll kind of know why.
We'll know why. They call it the lunar whale.
Lunar whale. Well,
Spoilers.
that's spoilers.
Yeah. Oh,
We've got to attach a drill to the head of the falcon so you can dig your way out.
I was hoping he was going to volunteer to put a drill on his head, but that isn't. Sid is one of the reasons why, like in Resident Evil 4, there's all kinds of like stupid machines that exist for no reason other than to diminish you. And one of them is a cart with a giant drill on the front of it that chases you down a hallway for no reason and then crashes into a wall.
Nice.
That's the kind of thing that I feel like Sid makes in this game.
Yeah. It's like, what do you do when you're both very evil and very bored?
You gotta make drill copters!
Right. So, Edge just gets tired of working and wants to flirt with the ladies. Oh.
Meanwhile,
Back to
Cecil
work,
stands
you.
around and does nothing. He does not even ambulate. While they wrestle.
Fine, I'll do it.
They get their mileage out of the Sid turning around sprite. Oh no! He's dead. Never to come back.
I like that the nurse dwarves are there, like, helping.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we really can't contain this guy, so we may as well, like, follow him until he collapses.
I may already have served my term. Who said that? Who wears a hat? Okay, everybody group up into my sprite.
He really put on the drills.
It sounds like... That sounds like a statement that I don't understand.
That's like some kind of thieves' cant for dressing to the nines.
Yeah.
Like, put on your drills then, have you, Burke? Dwarven saying meaning going all out.
Oh, that's like magic card flavor text. Yes, James immediately says it.
But yeah, now we have a drill on the front. Making this literally the best video game ever to have been created.
Okay, there's one thing keeping this from being that. If this game also had a grappling hook, it would be the greatest game ever made.
Well, remember that the airship on the upper world, the Enterprise, does have a hook.
It does have axes that grab the that have the hovercraft in it.
Yeah.
Drill, baby, drill. Let me drill.
No, we can't drill into the tower. It's protected by a magic barrier. We have to drill through the weak point in the earth. Yes, that's exactly it.
Why did a hole mean that the thing above it was weak? I don't know.
Well, that's where we came from originally, right? Like that, we fell through that hole, and now we recreated the hole that Sid sealed up. So now yes, you now have access to both upper and lower worlds, and 2 different airships. You're spoiled for choice.
Right, this game doesn't have a map, so I don't know where my airship is at.
Correct. They have the sight spell instead. So, yeah, we can't land on the top of the tower either, unfortunately. And if we got to it there, it would be sealed. I'm gonna just stop you there. What we can do, however, since they just hinted at this, we can talk to the Elder at Mysidia.
Wait, I can't... I have to place the hovercraft before I can land. How
Correct.
ridiculous. Hovercraft is not cool enough to get its own music.
Ooh, maybe that's where we can put in the Kirby music.
I'm gonna crush my hovercraft. So, gotta remember where my city is at. It's not this one.
Nope, that is Toroya. My city is to the east.
It's like the town on its own, right? Where we got, like, Rydia is a Mycedian.
Okay, so you've wrapped back around.
Yeah. That's why
you need to go, like, further south.
I've already started going north, so I will never stop.
Okay, well, that's fine. Just directly south from here should do the trick, more or less. It'll at least get us on the right there we go. Okay, so that's Mount Ordeals. You remember Mount Ordeals.
This is not Mycedia.
No, that's it. That's it.
Oh, it is? I thought Mycedia
Yeah.
had, like... Okay, I was mixing up Mycedia with a different town, then.
Yeah.
What was the
okay.
collar town called?
The what?
The one with the collars in it, where you fight the Mist Dragon.
It's just called Mist. It's very close to Baron.
Oh, it's just called Mist. Okay. The Tower of Wishes.
Yes, that's where you go to wish. In case you forgot the legend, they're gonna tell you again.
Well, everybody likes to listen to Prelude.
I like the word hoist, and I'm glad that it appears in the legend.
I wonder how many games have Prelude in it. It's gotta be a lot of them, right?
Yeah, like all too many at this point.
Yeah, wish. Wish to your heart's content.
They're getting down with the sickness.
I don't think Prelude is in 10 or 12. It's all over the fucking place in 14, though, so that counts for like 6 times.
Oh, yeah. It, like, makes up for all that's missing in other titles. Our wish was granted!
They made a tornado in the water. Oh no, it's a shrimp! It's a giant shrimp tempura!
Yes. The ship of light from the moon. The big whale.
The big whale. The stellar shrimp. While wishing, I heard a voice calling out up in the moon. We gotta talk to the Crystal of Flight.
So yeah, that was your tutorial for what's going on. I actually recommend not using this just yet. Yeah, there it is. That's the crystal. Because we have another destination first.
Sure.
Remember getting that rat tail?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy in the upper world here who collects tails and hoards adamantite.
Ooh, yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
So I don't remember that guy.
Go like north and a little bit west, I think. Maybe not west. Okay, it's east actually. I'm sorry. Because we need to go to the town Silveria, I think it's called. Yeah, south of here.
Is that the one that's on the island?
Yeah, there you are. That should be it. Oh my God! We actually need the hovercraft. I can't believe it. Can we do Baron Basement? We can. I don't want to, though.
We'll do this first, at the very least. I have to remember where my airship is parked. It's not here.
It amuses me how much of this world baffles you, because it's actually very small.
Yes, but the fact that it's so small and samey looking makes it hard for me to...
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
I have like a notoriously poor sense of direction.
Ah, okay.
Especially without like a map.
Oh, you're like Agnes Oblige from my favorite series of games, the Bravely games.
I can read a map,
I have
though.
to say that now because I thought too much about them.
Okay, that means I just have to keep going south. Yes.
Ah, good. Made it.
Up. Actually, okay. Wanted to see if I could prank myself. Yep, I can just put the airship in a place where I can just put it somewhere I can't get to it. Time to dump it to the ocean! Oh, don't let me. We don't need this anymore.
The last third of the game is just various, like, trash dumping activities after you've dealt with the Tower of Babel and it's crumbled. Anyway, now we can take the hovercraft to that other little cave. No, you should. You're okay.
Over on the left, it wouldn't let me. Like,
It wouldn't let you park?
it might let me park, but I don't... Okay, I didn't think I could get to the hole from there.
Okay, Grotto Adamant.
Grotto Adamant. My dad found a funny ore. He collects tails.
It's a rat tail.
What if rats are very rare in this world?
Oh, do you think that's why they call porcupines sting rats?
Ooh, yeah.
You know, there are no real rats.
Uh,
Well, sadly, that's the only tail that we have. Nothing happened.
He wouldn't take the adamant back.
He would not take it back, no. That's your reward, he insists. But yeah. So there's the small folk.
What happens if you cast mini on them? Do they get bigger or smaller?
Wow, I don't know. I feel like they should just vanish, right? Like they get so small that you can't even see them.
Oh, it slays them. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that episode of DS9. They become too small to absorb oxygen.
Right? Because the oxygen is regular size oxygen and they're tiny. It's like, oh, that's really cool that you thought of that. Alright, well...
And that's what made it cute, even though you should not pay attention to how goofy the props look. And O'Brien and Bashir are putting chips together. It's just like ventilation hoses that they put LEDs in.
They spent the episode's budget doing the CGI for the Defiant.
Yeah, the little shuttle they were in. Lolly. Boss has
lost his confidence, Lolly.
Lost-fidence.
This is the adamant.
The music just stops. If I don't press A, there won't be a swell of music, and it'll just stay silent.
Oh, he stole your legend sword too.
How do you improve upon a legend? I can just stay here. Oh, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I mean, he left the bed unoccupied, and he apparently hasn't claimed this as his room. But he has claimed a forge.
Ah, yes. Actually, is he a dwarf? He doesn't... He looks like a wizard.
You know, I don't know. I think that he has the wizard sprite. Oh, he just pounded it out.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Adamantine exists in Dwarf Fortress, but it's very, very weird. When you mine it, it comes out in the form of rocks that you have to process into fiber. And then you process the fibers into wafers. It's basically fiberglass.
Huh.
Only material properties break everything.
Right, like, what do they call it? Carbon fiber.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's very funny in that it's the best at making basically everything except maces and hammers because it is very light.
Gotta have some heft.
So, well, it does not have the density. Yeah.
Actually, walk back into the smiths because now that the master is working again, they should have crafts for you to purchase.
Ooh.
I forget when that happens, but okay, maybe not yet. There's like another event flag for that. But yeah, so you have for real Excalibur now, which is nice.
Excalibur. The other funny thing is your medical dwarves will use whatever thread is available to suit your people, and for some reason they tend to favor expensive thread. So they will use they'll use the legendary material to sew up your stitches if they can. So you have to like forbid the adamant fibers in times where you're going to get a lot of wounded.
That's kind of funny. Sounds like an oversight, frankly. Okay, so there's more stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
You'll recall that when we talked to the Sylphs and Yang was there but passed out, that was information. So we should definitely tell Yang's wife. I'm sorry.
Jecht's wife.
Jecht's wife. We need to talk to Jecht's wife and tell her that Jecht is
Jecht is
doing okay.
Okay. I remember where Jecht... Like, this is Mist, right? This is Mist?
Correct. That is Mist.
Okay. That makes me think that Yang's place... Is this Yang's place?
No, that is Damsian. That
Damsian.
is Edward's place.
Edward place. Edward... I hope he doesn't come back.
No. You were basically good. Like, go to Damsian and then go east.
I remember what Jecht's house looks like. It looks like this.
Yeah. Yeah, here's Fabul.
Achoo.
Oh, Cecil.
I'm glad Krillin respects me. I don't know how I could live with myself if Krillin didn't respect me. What's up? This is the crystal.
Well, you don't.
Right? Yeah.
Right. You don't need to talk to the king or the crystal.
Jecht's wife lives in a tower, which I think is back here. Don't think it's out here. I think it's like down a level. And then...
No. You were going the right way.
I remember it being on either the left or the right. I didn't know if it was here or down there.
Yeah. So here are our towers.
Where's Jecht's wife, wizard? Jecht's wife.
What? He is in the underground?
Oh, I skipped past it by pressing right on the D-pad. So we're going to go beat Jecht with a frying pan.
Yes. It is, I mean, strictly speaking, optional content, but it's wonderful.
In Fable, you could get a super frying pan as a weapon. And it was very weak, but it had a lot of customization slots. You found it by digging in a farm. time for hole.
Okay, now, yes. Now, the only real obstacle to us is the entire dungeon that is the obstacle.
Well, we've been there
Yeah.
before, so we'll be able to destroy it. Also, I can run away from everything.
That's true. And you won't be tempted by treasure anymore because you already took it.
I already took all of the treasure. It was this one, right? The Land of the Sylphs?
No. Pretty sure Sylphs was to the north.
Actually,
That was Land of the Monsters.
yeah, it's the Land of the Monsters, which is where... So Sylphs was here, and this was the
Yeah.
point. They both had hurt floors. This makes up 90% of Yang references outside of this game.
That's a little sad because I think like referencing the time he like heroically sacrificed himself would be the better character moment than the frying pan thing.
Oh, I'm a dumbass again. We already obtained all the treasure. And we'll run away even from the pitiful ghosts.
It's weird. Fire 2 looks misaligned.
Maybe it's because we're back attacked.
Hmm.
Oh god. Back attacked by Malbols. I should have saved before going into this cave. I don't know if I did.
Hmm.
Well, I can do this at least. There we go. If I am destroyed, it will not be for lack of trying. I go down this time, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Toad Lady. Quick, tell her how much you like Toad Lady. You don't
Oh, Toad Lady, I love you.
You missed your
I'm
chance.
gonna make a fan game about you at some point, I promise.
Can I just go around this? Whatever.
Take your licks.
Cool S. Been playing a lot of games with hurt floors lately. Nocturne had a dungeon where there was a maze, and if you fucked up the maze, you fell into a hole, and the punishment hole was hurt floor. It might actually be faster to kill ghosts than to run away from ghosts. Plus, we get to try out our Excalibur. We would make special noises. Wait, it didn't equip all of my ice arrows. Also, I fought instead of aimed.
Yeah, in combat, you can only move like 10 arrows at a time or something.
That's very goofy.
Yeah, the in-combat inventory system is loose as heck and leads to a whole lot of weird problems.
It moved more than 10, though. It moved 20.
Okay.
Do I go up here?
I honestly don't remember the way through, but
It's just treasure.
there's not much to it technically, so
Yeah, we can't get
I
that
never really
lost.
bothered. Yeah.
I was stuck. Let's see how much damage that did. Not that much, but Lydia was already kind of beat up. Oh. Was this pass for... Oh, God. I don't know why I'm afraid of Centipede. Centipede is very weak in this game.
Oh, okay. Now I understand why Fire 2 looked misaligned. It was aligned to our floating graphic.
Ooh.
But when we're running, it puts us on the floor to run. That's just a bit of goofiness.
Toad. When do you think they came up with the term summoner? Just calls.
Probably in 3, right? Like, what were they called in that?
I don't remember. I haven't played 3 in a very long time.
I probably don't ever want to play it.
Not a fan of Gi.
I joined Vfriz for a time, and like it looked functional enough as an experience, but I mean, man, is it old and real jank.
Yeah. This one's also old and janky, but it's also charming.
Yeah. It just kind of flows and works. The most charming part of Final Fantasy III is when you go to a town and they impound your ship, and you can still go into the ship, but there's a chain that binds your ship to the harbor.
They put the boot on it.
Cute. It's like, oh no, I can't leave because of the chain. Yeah, just dreadfully cute stuff. Well, we made it.
Toad Lady.
Made it to the house. Surprised by Toad Lady yet again. I thought it was a cute and harmless toad. Croak, my dears, she says, and then the toadening happens.
Not much toadening. I will give her a tip. Thanks for the toads. Nothing happened.
He doesn't need a cure too. He needs Pan.
He needs Pan. Blitzball. Your brave act saved the dwarves. I'm Prince of Elblan. Not a woman, not a man. I'm a prince of Elblan. So you are a ninja! You learn Sylph.
Yep. It's single target and kind of bad.
But jecht, I need a 5th party member. Come on, don't hold out on me.
Yeah. Sadly, he doesn't. He doesn't join you here.
Okay, where to next, Coach?
No, I think that actually concludes the roundup of this place. So it's time to move on to the moon.
You prefer the moon to the basement?
Yeah, we can't do anything in the basement.
I see.
The tower is protected, and they just gave us the moon airship, right? Like, gotta be something to do with that.
If I do this, I will eventually find it. Because of how the world loops. This is actually how VCRs read magnetic tape. The head is at an angle. So it reads diagonal slash.
Oh, right. We can get a special thing. If we talk to Jecht's wife again. Yeah, there we are. And after this, we want to go like south, because unless your angle is either more acute or obtuse, you're just going to be on a different straight line, diagonal into this.
You gotta make sure you're in an offset. But VCRs actually were very technically impressive, and still kind of are. Nothing happened. Give the pan back. It's just like Dark Souls 2. Ooh, I cannot equip the spoon.
Correct.
Perhaps the ninja can.
Yeah, sadly also no. It is a throwing weapon.
Ah, okay.
It also happens to be a preposterously powerful throwing weapon.
So it's like the potato from Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
I'm going to trust you on that one. I don't know that much about Barkley.
There's a special item called the potato that you get from beating the super boss. Okay. I kind of remember. Yeah, this archipelago leads to like this, which means... Yeah. I remembered! Everyone praise me!
Hooray! Good work.
Okay, could I use an inn? Okay, this inn will be cheap. They will not charge me 1,000 gil. I'm glad everybody is praising me. I must have my personality validated at all times.
I mustn't, and that's why we get along.
But, magnetic recording tape, for the longest time, the read head would be stationary, and you would have to move the tape over the head. That's how cassettes work. But to have the fidelity for video, you would have to move the tape at feet per second. And so the original videotape machines, like, you'd have like a mile of tape that went incredibly fast on the spools, and you would get like 15 minutes of footage from it.
Yeah.
But then somebody came up with the really brilliant solution. What if instead of moving the tape really fast, we moved the head really fast over the tape? And that is where the idea of a drum head that is in the VCR came from, which moves very, very fast. Who's keeping me? Sword Rat! You dare keep me from my fight? You will die the death of being shot with an arrow. Stupid Sword Rat. And Needler. Okay. Again?
They're hungry for it. What the heck?
Why can't I get inside?
You just have to press A when you're on... No. Yeah.
It's not working, Kaz. A is doing... Okay, now it did it.
Well, okay. Anyway, the big whale. It's got a big chocobo in it.
This is the first time we've seen Big Chocobo.
Spend a carrot. What do you want?
This is the first time we've seen Big Chocobo.
Oh, we haven't even done the music?
Nope.
Huh.
And now we don't get it.
Okay.
Touch the crystal of travel.
That middle area is a free inn. And that's the controls for just flying around regular. Yeah.
It came from the sea. Why can we not land it on the sea?
You can't. Can't land in the sea.
It's got a long take off and take on. Okay. Yeah, where's the free inn?
In the middle.
This looks like the middle to me.
No. The middle of the ship. Like the thing you walked through to get to the big chocobo. The thing that is a room. Yeah. This is a free inn. You just have to walk on the correct part, which is actually the bottom of the bed.
Okay. I can't believe you let me spend 200 gil only to then tell me there was a free inn, Kaz. I feel so betrayed.
Well, we're gonna throw away a lot more money than that before we're through, I'm pretty sure.
Man, this game really doesn't like you if you're photosensitive, does it? I guess a lot of
No,
games are like that.
a lot of flashing effects.
Oh my god, we're going to the moon!
To the moon! Whoop, whoop. Okay. This is the moon. That's a messed up crystal prison. You can tell that the moon, you know, it's not very big. That messed up crystal prison is our destination. There's only like 2 other areas of interest on the entire moon. One of them was that ring within a ring thing, which is Bahamut's lair.
Mm-hmm.
And we would definitely die if we went there. We're not ready for Bahamut. The other is like a small cave, I think, just to our north. Like, you should be able to see it. Now, that's the cave that eventually leads to the messed up crystal prison that we want to go to. There's a cave inside, like, a ring of mountains. And that is the... Not that one. That's Bahamut. So you go north from the crystal prison. You can see that there should be like a cave that's like not connected to anything. You're like above it right now. Or it's just to the right. Can you see that?
Ah, yeah, I can now.
Yeah. So this is the other cave on the moon. Not connected to the other network.
Okay, and then we all die.
No, this cave is pretty safe.
No, I meant the lack of air.
No, the moon has air.
And we're like breathing in lunar litho dust, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the lunar regolith. Don't worry
Regolith,
about it.
yeah.
It's...
Where the naming ways live. Whistle.
I forget what that does, but it's not worth it.
I think I hate naming way.
Yeah? Okay. This one doesn't know. The Hummingway family. That's right.
One of them is a shop and the rest of them a hum.
Correct.
So, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be rabbits if they're from the moon.
Alright. Well, now we gotta make our way to the cave system that ultimately leads to the crystal prison. And I don't actually know the best entry point for that, but if you... I mean, the moon ain't that big. So, if you do find a landing spot, then... Yeah.
I just want to, like...
That's wrong.
I just wanted to get, like, a look at where I want to end up so I can figure out where I should start.
Yeah. This is actually a fine place to start, I think. Because if we just go in that cave, it'll lead to, like, other caves along the path.
Oh no, there's moon enemies.
Yes.
Okay, I could go up here. I can't go up. I can't go up here. Where would this get me?
Sadly, not very far, because the destination is that cave.
Ah, moon cell.
Moon cell. I'm sure that's some kind of, like, secret internet terminology. Oh, for crying out loud, lady.
You're in danger, Kaz.
I'm not. Okay, it's a flash flood warning. I live on the 7th floor. Okay, yes, that's like a pithy and private concern, and if my building did get flooded, that would be bad for me still. Nevertheless, I find I have a hard time worrying about floods.
And these, the puddings are pretty tough as far as slimes go. They've survived 2 flame attacks. And they dish it out pretty hard. Okay.
555! Very, very good.
Okay, balloon and grenade. Those I can just fight. Yeah, these guys aren't that scary.
So I don't know how free enterprise works, the randomizer for this game, but I imagine if you find spells in boxes, that would be a way to balance it. No, that go to the. Okay, well if you want to in, that's
yeah,
fine,
I kind of got beat up. So, since I was right by the inn, I figured free inn.
Yeah, I think you can step on any of the 6 spots in that room that are like that.
Well, want me to find out? We're going to try all 6 of them.
What if I just slept in a different bed every day?
I don't know if I could do that. I know people have to do that.
I totally could. Oh, I could sleep in every bed that I own.
How many beds do you own?
1.
I also only own 1 bed. Perhaps I need to go buy some more beds. Lunar Path.
Music on Lunar Path is somber. Oh no, is it Scrumpy?
Nope, it was my ear. My ear itched, so I had to take my headset off.
Ah, sorry. I guess I am partially responsible for tickling your ears today.
No, I think it's my hair. Like, I think my headset will, like, gradually, as my body shifts it, push my hair into my ear and make it itch.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't use Rosa for this. Cecil. Batter up.
Yeah. As far as headphone solutions, I ultimately landed on some earbuds that were not painful, and I haven't done anything else since. Like the huge like gamer headsets, they're all too big. They all hurt. I don't like them.
Once I finally got around to solving most of the issues this one has, it's mostly turned out to be quite good. But it definitely was rather annoying for a fairly long time.
Yeah.
The weird vibration. And I think the microphone just picks up interference from this headset speakers, like electronically, not not just being sensitive. Actually, you know what? Sure, fuck you.
Alright, let's blast this guy to the planet. I was about to say off the planet, but we're not on one, so, you know.
Whap.
Yep. Just buries them in ice.
Learn Firaga. Good.
Yo, just
an elixir.
Oh, right. That was the
Monster
treasure.
in a box. Yeah.
Forgot that they were a monster in a box. The battle carried on for so long, waging war against the cells.
Accidentally fed Rosa egg here too. That's fine. I bought them for a reason. So what does this look like to you? In the background. Looks like ice.
Yeah, I would go with ice.
Is there water on the moon?
In particular, I think there must be because, you know, we can breathe, and so there's probably an atmosphere, so there's probably a biome, and there are creatures living here, and creatures as we understand them process oxygen and water, and I don't know. I also think it's kind of a... No, I'm not going to go into that rant. We're having fun. That rant is reserved for not fun times. To happen later. Needless to say, I guess my point is that trying to read too far into the cosmology of a fictitious planet in a video game gets real unfun real fast. It just makes me want to shove people into lockers. Like, there are people in chat that I want to time out, and there are people in chat that I want to shove in lockers. And I have experienced a lot of the latter today. Just vicariously, because it wasn't my chat.
Oh no.
Boy howdy if I had been a moderator in the chat that I am talking about. There would have been some punch his fist into hand moderation going on.
Well, if anybody's too much of a wiener in my chat, go ahead.
Nah, they've been tolerable, even supportive. Hey, I'm modding here.
Poisson.
Right, well, when you come up with the mod of Darkest Dungeon that also removes hunger from revisit squares, because that's a different thing that they don't publish on the Steam page that they put. I'm gonna stop talking about that now too.
Although I need to.
I'm going through some like dark conversation paths in this particular tree that I'm going to extract myself from with the warp spell.
We'll sideways it by me saying I need to play some more Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have you or Burned-Head or Bose help me with it.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's do, I'll give you my mods, and then you can do a fiesta. Make it extra hard.
I kind of just want to beat the game, but I could do that, yes.
Oh. Yeah.
I never
That's
got
fair.
past the Hamlet getting attacked.
Okay, so we have some special pads on the left and right of the moon chamber.
More free ends.
Correct. The left one is HP and status, the right one is MP, meaning you only need the right one because you have the wizards.
Yeah.
There are mods that make the game shorter, but not in the way that you're thinking of, I don't think. There are a couple that I saw called Faster Dungeon, and Fastest Dungeon, which greatly reduce the animation times, so everything's really, really snappy. I don't actually like those. I think the game is pretty well paced, so I did never feel the need to do that. Also, even though it's completely turn-based and goes at your pace, I have misclicked.
Is there a mod that'll turn every character and monster into hot anime babes? Maybe we should ask Fusoya, the guardian of the Lunarian's slumber.
You know what? There actually is.
The planet between Mars and Jupiter was about to be shattered. Saturn? I think that's Saturn.
No, Mars and Jupiter.
No, the planet between Mars and Jupiter was about to shatter.
Right.
Which I think is
Right.
Saturn.
No. Saturn is on the other side of Jupiter.
I never remember the order of
There's
our
an asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter.
Yeah, I knew that.
So he's talking about. Oh yeah, but he's talking about a real collision or a real explosion that did happen to us. I mean, not you and me, us, but you know.
Your land, lowercase Earth.
Earth.
Well, the asteroid belt didn't come from any specific planet. It's detritus left over from the formation of the solar system.
Yeah, but you know, we're doing a diegetic thing here, like reframing that.
I distrust Fusoya's understanding of stellar history.
Again, with the whole, you know, relating video games things to real world things.
Well,
that kills
the people
of
the lowercase e Earth were still in the process of evolution.
I like how he has no respect for Earth. Like, just none. He capitalized Mars and Jupiter, but not Earth.
Yeah, well, lowercase Earth means dirt, so people of the dirt were still evolving. Lunarians. But his thoughts were still awakened. It's Zemus.
He has light beer to feed us. No. Oh, that would be the Dragon Quest name for the spell that casts Zima on everyone. Zemus. It's like you pass around the Zima.
You get your one Zima, and
does Zima still exist?
Zima still exists, yes.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I'm fairly serious.
I'm gonna ask Bing all the same.
Bing, produce Zima!
Zima is still sold and marketed in Japan. Oh my god!
Are you gonna have to get you a 6-pack of Zima?
People also ask, did Zima ever really exist?
Did Zima ever really exist? What about the big whale?
Truly, this is the philosophical question of our age.
My brother Kluyab made it to go to the blue planet. They really like that documentary. He taught your folks how to build...
He taught your folks.
The airship and the serpent road. Folks is like a word that almost everybody pronounces wrong. Here's the secret of the word folks. Don't say the L part. Pretend the L is a W and you'll be fine.
Who pronounces it folks?
Lots of people. Including...
That's wrong.
Well, KFJ has said it a lot. He says folks all the time.
That's subtle, but I understand.
Don't say the L.
Folks is like the title of a movie starring one of the James Bonds.
It's now folks is how you know somebody's a Yankee when they say that. Not that Southern culture is anything but stained by poisonous thoughts, but at least we say the words folk right.
There's someone who is in Octopussy.
I don't remember. They all blur together because I've seen
all the Bonds.
All the Bond movies.
One Dalton.
Oh my god! Cecil is a moon man!
Yes. Well, half.
The light of the Mount Ordeals was... They must be the spirit of your father, Kluya.
Kluya.
So the only thing that makes a paladin is moon magic.
Yep, it was nepotism the whole time.
The foul machination of Zemus. You must stop him for the sake of our two races. So we can share Zima together. Does this mean that...
I utilize the shield.
Does this mean that when Cecil gets old, he'll have a really great pair of eyebrows? If he is also a moon man?
I mean, possibly. We could do like a sprite edit to introduce old Cecil, and then he gets these like fucking banger eyebrows. Anyway, we now have this dwarf.
Fusoya, who has a lunar, a wizard, a sorcerer, and a diamond.
Correct.
And what is the lunar magic that he has? He has white magic. And black magic. Including...
So he knows literally every black magic and almost all of the white magics.
He knows Nuke and Meteor, and Fatal, Quake, but I don't know what Weak is.
Yeah, Weak is, it's a little tornado that reduces enemy to single-digit hit points. You have correctly apprehended that he is a wizard and needs to be protected.
Alright.
I'm sure that Fusoya will naturally swoon at one point. He's fragile enough for that to happen. His dead sprite is extremely excellent. I just think he's cute. Like, this is a huge old beard thing.
He is a grandpa. Let's, yeah. Oh, his eyes glow.
He's... Yeah.
You know, sure.
Well, speaking of, we can now talk about the eyes. Cecil has the Lunar Man eyes. He always has.
The green?
Yeah.
I mean, I have green eyes. Am I from the moon?
No. I mean, you do have green eyes, but you are not from the moon. There's variable truth values to those statements. Anyway, that's Meteo. It's powerful. It takes a long time to cast. It costs 99 magic. But you knew that part.
Yeah, we've seen it once before. Maybe this is our chance to get Fusoya swooned. Look at him try to run away.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Probably gonna murder Rosa. Yeah.
Ah, but we have a powerful white wizard on our side. The Lunar Fusoya.
We're close to a free end, so just go ahead and juice him. And he is level 50.
He should be hiking up his robes. That would be cute.
Yeah, him trying to run away. Yeah, so he doesn't step on the him. That would definitely keep you from...
Man, your chat is really bloodthirsty. I guess that makes sense that your chat of all chats would be bloodthirsty, but just calling for this Moon Man's death. Okay. We just met him.
Oh, he has to prove that he's willing to die for our success. Or for our enjoyment. One of the two. Ooh, Redworm.
Redworm.
I want to fight Redworm. It's Sandworm from Final Fantasy V.
Just trust me, guys. There's gonna be plenty of danger in our future.
I can't cast Nuke. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah! All that work for 1 MP!
Sevens! Yeah, Psych is kind of trash until it isn't. Like, there are specific enemies where you could just, like, refill your whole MP pool in one cast, and it's, like, it's so good. However, Redworm is not one of those, unfortunately.
Do you know the good spell? You do. I think that did less damage than Lydia's.
Yeah.
We'll find out shortly. Yeah, it did. His magic is probably lower.
Yeah, we'll get him trained up at some point.
Well, he's 10 levels higher than everyone else, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, they're really... you have to pay for your runaways here.
Everything's more expensive on the moon. Okay, that's a little much, video game.
Poisson? I don't know why I started that joke. Just that the French word for fish sounds like poison. That's it. That's the joke.
My favorite is where the German word for poison is gift. It's just gift. It's spelled like you would spell gift in English, but it means poison.
Well, that at least you could turn into an actual joke.
Would you like this delicious gift? What are you doing?
I have a plan.
Uh-huh.
Prove your devotion.
Ah, I see.
Ugh.
So yes, he just sort of collapses and becomes a puddle. Good night.
Okay. So now he's with us, and he's going to let us go into the Tower of Bab-Il.
Correct. He claims that he can break the barrier.
So I guess we're going back to Earth.
Yeah.
It'd be very hard to break orbit in a straight line, but you could do it. Probably not in the moon, actually. The moon probably pretty easy to escape orbit. Do you think Neil Armstrong... I don't know, the microgravity on the moon is probably still strong enough that... Scream! That he wasn't able to golf a ball out of orbit, do you think?
You know, I would have to run the equations, but yeah, probably not. The moon is like 1/16th Earth gravity.
Yeah, it is microgravity, but it's still enough to like hold you down when you're I don't think anybody could jump and jump off the moon, but maybe you hit a golf ball pretty damn fast, or like a baseball. Like a baseball coming off the bat could be like 120 miles an hour. Would that have enough to achieve escape velocity from the moon?
I honestly, I think it would be better if it didn't, and there was just a baseball orbiting the moon.
Yeah, could you knock a baseball into orbit? Yeah. Oh no, it's Big O.
Yep. So this apparently was the purpose of the tower. It was all a gigantic rigging for building the Megadeus.
Gotta get another Megadeus.
So, Golbez's plan to get to the moon was not his plan even for a second. He just wanted to build a big robot that blew up the planet.
I can agree with that plan.
If his plan had been to go to the moon, then we just pantsed him pretty hard after he did all that work to get all the crystals and all that. And we just sort of get a moon ship.
Yeah, by wishing. We get it by wishing.
We wished. He's like, damn it, I should have done that.
It's terrible. Oh, his robot is breaking.
But someone is fighting back. Oh, tanks! Who are these? It's King Gaia.
We dwarves shall fight for the Mother Earth. You brought your daughter with you to a war zone?
Where else is he gonna take her?
Leave her in the castle.
No,
It's far
Luke
away
is a
from
warrior.
danger. Okay.
She's powerful.
Now here come the Red Wings. Hence the theme. I guess this is just Sid.
Sid is back. He's feeling better.
That is how fire emblems work. Oh, yeah, our elder removed our petrification.
Thanks for slipping that sentence in there to explain yourselves.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Edward has surrounded himself with dancers.
Well, okay, 4 of them are the part of the ruling council of Troya, right?
Ah, yeah. Don't make fun of the dancers, or they'll stab you for quad 9s with a man-eater, you know?
Yeah. The giant is intimidated.
I've never actually seen The Iron Giant. I came from a generation that was emotionally destroyed by that film, and thus I never wanted to see it.
It's pretty good. It's my nephew's favorite movie.
It's a lot of people's nephew's favorite movie. God, I think my nephew's favorite movie might be the Minion movie.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's
God.
also a strong choice, frankly.
I have to rock with that.
Moon?
Moon?
Can you or not? Can you or not?
Okay, everybody. Together now. Gesture. Woo!
They just sort of drop us in there.
Okay, it's all of us. And the bass track is going nuts. Okay, can't talk to that disc.
Yeah, there's gonna be some rad. Yeah, we're kind of trapped in here. The only way out is through the neck, the chest. I guess we just went through its esophagus.
Are there fights here? There are.
Oh yes.
Searcher.
You remember Searcher? Well, I mean, Alarm is I think what it was called before.
I'm just gonna cast Mac Giant. Oh, his name is McGiant?
Yes.
His name is McGiant!
His name is McGiant because they did not want to call him Big Mac.
His name is McGiant! And not like War Mech or something, but McGiant.
Probably supposed to have been Machine Giant at some point, but yeah. Mac Giant.
I guess I'll give these guys a light 3. Yeah, he has way less MP than Lydia does as well.
Yeah.
He's old, I
Like,
guess.
having a gigantic spell pool means they had to restrict him some way, right?
Okay, we've defeated the Searcher. Now we have to just defeat the McGiant. Okay. Thanks for the cure.
Oh, well, that makes it all better, doesn't it? One cure, one potion. Which I always, as a kid, read as cruel. Like, I couldn't help myself. It's just like, the cruel potion.
Cruel potion is something else.
I'm gonna fix myself a cruel potion later.
I know you're capable of it.
I'm gonna eat some oranges before that happens, though. I got a shitload of oranges.
You were experimenting with... Oh, we just fight a McGiant on its own. You were experimenting with, like, making... like, distillates of flavors. Have you not done that with a, Oh, dead. With an orange yet?
No, I haven't.
Why did I cast Life on Fusoya? He needed it.
In the classic 90s snark style, you're telling him to get a life.
I'm saving his MP for when I need it. Because he doesn't have a lot of it. Or so I raise Lydia. Okay, she's just not getting experience. Fine. I bought a whole bunch of Phoenix Downs. I should just use them. Yeah, I got 20 of them. That's like about how many I bring into the cleft, so it's probably fine.
Might be comparable. This game actually gives you experience, though, so by the time we're up to it, you might not need it.
Ah, Horseman and Beamer.
Beamer. I wonder what they do.
I imagine they fire a beam. A Horseman just punches you. Their beam doesn't appear to work.
Kind of lucky. I didn't know that move could miss.
Like, the Searchers have also been trying and failing to beam. Okay, now it's just the Horseman. Ugh. We'll defeat the Horseman with a virus. An evil virus to destroy the Horseman. There we go. I guess they didn't want to use the term centaur, because a horseman usually just means a man riding a horse.
Yeah.
Not a man that is a horse.
I have no idea why that guy is called Horseman and not Centaur, but who knows?
Although most people think of a man who is a horse when you say horseman now. Because of the BoJack Horseman.
Has it really had that far-reaching a cultural impact?
It is people really love that show. I have not seen it. I appreciate one joke from it from afar. And there's a dog character named Mr. Peanut Butter. And he often tries to order banners or like cakes with stuff written on them over the phone, and the banners will be used in the shots, but they just take what he says literally. Like, instead of, I don't remember the precise jokes, but it's like, it would say like happy birthday but make the letters red, so the banner says happy birthday but make the letters red.
Nice.
It's a background gag a lot. Machine!
Things like that are good when they're understated, right? Like,
yeah.
How? Your mom lets you have 2 machines?
These actually look like Megs from Zone of the Enders. They just seem like a penis cockpit, and you're there. Okay, you have to do something now. Let's try Lit 2 versus Virus. I'm just assuming that
we could peep enemies to determine their weaknesses.
You're right. I'm just presuming that the machine monsters are weak to lightning. Do some peeping. Yeah, beam missed. Uh-huh. No weak points found.
No weak points. It is a perfect creature. Nature's perfect searcher.
Okay, so we might as well just use the good spell. The Fusuya is almost out already.
Yeah, 190 MP will do that to a man.
Yeah, I left the Searcher alone, which I probably shouldn't have done. But I'm not afraid of Horseman. Okay, beam finally hit. Ugh. Earn life too.
Yep. So life 2 is raise plus all HP.
Yeah. Dribble out some health. There we go. Here we go. Having a virus as a friend sounds like something that very few people could do. Like, you'd have to be some kind of researcher, and you just have like a culture you keep as a pet, you know?
Oh yeah, your pet culture. You have to like constantly feed. And,
yeah,
like,
I'm feeding. You feed it, take care of it, make sure it gets enough light, make sure it doesn't get too much light.
Like, you know, and it's your friend because it was discovered on some like mummy corpse.
Or no, you were just
like just an ancient creature.
No, you were just doing cultures from what, like, in antibiotic research, it's really wild because literally all they do is they take whatever culture they find and just attack it with as many nasty bacteria as they can think of. So, it could have just been like, you took a culture from a swab, like, they took a culture from a swab of, like, their skin, and they found a unique bacteria, and they made it into their pet.
Ah, okay.
Whether or not viruses are alive or not depends on who you ask, and nobody really knows. They both behave like and not like living things. We do not understand.
Yeah, there are constructions of the definitions of life that do or do not include these things. And then you get into, like, prions and...
It's like trying to ask somebody if they understand what a mushroom is. You'll make certain biologists very upset by asking that question.
Hey, we did get a life.
We got a life.
Nice. Now I can finally shove it in the faces of all those mean girls in high school.
Okay. High maintenance Tamagotchi. Well, that's how good a Tamagotchi is, right? A high maintenance Tamagotchi is a Tamagotchi. I never liked them. I lived through peak Tamagotchi and was at the age range for peak Tamagotchi.
Yeah, I really never got it, you know?
Like, I had one, and it was like, okay, and then it would poop everywhere, and I was like, am I supposed to play with this? I found the design of the device itself more appealing.
The last arm.
More appealing was the device itself than the thing you used it for, which... Nice. I could throw my MP away on a nuke.
Definitely nuke him. This is going to be great.
Nuke. Did he react to being nuked?
I think that's just what he casts on death, but...
Oh. That would have been... That would have been cute if that's what he responded to nuke with. Okay, time to find out what monsters do and do not have MP. Actually, you could probably do with that too. I mean, elixirs are good. And I could just use it to pay for my nuke.
Yeah, plus a little extra.
Okay. Searcher does not have MP to steal.
Yeah, even worse, that triggers a counterattack from it.
Oh, that was one to kill you? Okay, fine. I wanted to try the machine arm. Okay, now I have to fight Centaur Man.
Ah, maybe we have MP.
Yeah, we'll try. Ugh. Now beam is like not failing after failing to work forever.
Alright, I gotta duck away real quick. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Horseman has no MP. Up. Take your 100 damage. Okay, there we go. Experience here is pretty good, at least. Okay. This time... will be different.
Alright, I'm back.
We're in another fight.
Ah.
We learned that Horseman does not have MP to steal.
Dang.
Yeah. So now we're trying Search Beamer, which looks like a foot with a drill attached to it. Okay, nobody here does.
Yeah, what more do you need, really?
Just
a foot to stand, a beamer to beam. Yeah, we can get more levels. We can already survive Almagest.
Yeah, we can survive Almagest. Which... that happens if you play the Ancient Cave. Oh, cool S. You know what, this is actually fortuitous. I both need the cabin, and it's about time to call it.
Ooh, so next time we get to complete the assault on the giant.
Oh, did you see that? He gives like a thumbs up after you rest.
Yeah. Like, ready to go.
Everybody gives kind of like a little one, but I'm going to save and then do it again so we can see the thumbs up of Fusoya. Let's all look at him. Let's get another free yurt. And then... yeah!
Yeah. Thumbs up.
You don't see a lot of weird little old men like this in these games very much. Like, when did old people stop being in Final Fantasy?
See, you got this, which has Tella and Fusoya. Final Fantasy V has Galoof, but he's not as old as the others.
Now, Galoof is in his, like, late 50s to maybe early 60s, whereas Fusoya is clearly, like, in his 70s or 80s.
Right. Clearly extremely old.
Then, like, in 7, you get, like, the Cid. Barrett might be in his 40s. Sid's probably in his late 40s.
Yeah. I guess it's Strago, that's right. 6 has Strago.
6 has Strago. Cyan's not that old. Cyan gets called old, but he's middle-aged. He's not old. And then 8 everyone in 8 is a teenager.
Right. Kind of with purpose.
9 has... I think
9 is a bunch of, like, cartoon people.
Yeah. I just mentioned their name earlier. Quina is of indeterminate age, but has a grandparent. So maybe not. Who knows?
Everyone's pretty young in 10, but some of them aren't real people. So
yeah, 10. In 10, you have Orin, who is clearly in his late 40s to early 50s, but is 35. So I don't trust. That's why I don't trust the numbers. They don't call Orin 35. Like his little bio in the manual says he's 35.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearly in his 40s or 50s. Like you don't use just for men when you're 35 usually. You know. So bring back old people. Have lots of old people in your video games.
Yeah. And children too. Like people of different ages.
And fat people. Have a fat person and like just have them be a fat person.
Right. And have that not be a joke or some kind of like a goof or whatever.
A heroic fat person. Give me that video games.
Man, I think we're talking about Saga games again. They tend to get pretty like out there with their characters.
That might be the next thing we do. Maybe not the immediate next thing we do, but I did mention that I made sure it ran. I made sure I could launch it. Of Unlimited Saga. And I just got into the game. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I do know that looking at the first 2 minutes of Unlimited Saga, just the character select screen blasted me away. Like I was entered into the Baffler Chamber just by looking at it. So there is that. But for now, it's going to be all. Thanks for joining me, Kaz.
Yeah.
Thanks for
lovely as always.
Thanks for everybody else for joining us. Good night.